Okay, what's up, everybody? I'm just Hugh, and thought I would do a little yap session, but not in Vintage Story. This is the Create Ultimate Selection mod pack. How many frames? Why is VSync on? Just thought it'd be fun to, get back into it. Create was always my favorite mod, at least for the past few years. I remember back in, I think it was like 8th grade, I would just drill out a big old hole and make a base, like a factory in there. Um, and my goal the whole time was just to get to the flywheel, because this was back in like 1.16.5, I think it was. So, oh, no being miner. I'm not mining a big tree right now. Yeah, I just haven't been just a one-on-one yap in a little while. Been kind of stressed out recently. Because I'm working on a pretty big video project right now. If you saw my announcement trailer, you would know that. But I've just been having a lot of like self-doubt. I'm sure a handful of you guys can relate. But it's been kind of tough because a little something about me is that for the past couple months now, I haven't had any actual like high school classes. It's my senior year, so I got an abbreviated schedule, and so I don't actually have like a lot going on, and that's why I started making YouTube videos, because I thought it'd be a fun thing I could do. And my job's seasonal, so I wasn't working a whole lot, or I'm not in general. So I thought maybe if I could, at least get kind of big on YouTube. Uh, what in wind tunnel? It's still really loud. Anyways, just gonna have to like hope that it passes, I guess. I don't know. This is really eerie. I had a few videos do kind of well. Not crazy well, but I was like, hey, if this keeps up, then maybe I can actually, start making even just a few dollars off of YouTube. And I'm kind of upset with myself because I just started chasing this like fame. But I was like, all right, I gotta get these videos out. And like I started trying my best to improve every video, which I think everyone should do if you're doing a craft or a hobby or whatever. You should be trying to improve, But you get to the point where like if I didn't see progress, it would just deflate me, And then I got a little obsessed with the YouTube Studio app, with the numbers, and I put a lot of effort into that announcement video of all things, and it didn't perform well, because why would it, Like, I didn't do anything, I didn't do any research on how to get things to perform, and it didn't do well, but I was like, I put in the effort, so it should have done well. This is a dumb mindset to have, especially towards YouTube. Wow, okay, I haven't played Minecraft in a while, but I do now remember my mouse cursor getting yeeted across whenever I open my inventory. I don't know, that was rude. Oh yeah, I should also say I kind of just want to make a big crate factory, and it's kind of the only thing I'm looking forward to right now in game. Just trying to find a good base area and set up some starter stuff. Do I have a sword? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Anyways. Yeah, I started just really getting on to myself about content. I'm like, I became a little disgusted with myself because of it. Like, yeah, I want to do well, but like, that doesn't mean I have to get so focused on numbers when in the end they don't matter. Even if I did have stuff start performing well, it wouldn't matter until, I started actually making money off of this. This started as a hobby to pass time, and I want to keep it that way. Like, I'm just kind of here to enjoy myself and give you guys something to watch while you go on your lunch break. And I just got really frustrated with myself recently, and then I don't want to get political on this channel because for me, the internet has always been a place for education about politics, but also an escape from the real world. I'd watch The Russian Badger and just forget all of my troubles. Um, I still do that, but I gotta say, there's a lot of things happening in the world that scare me, and it's gotten to a point where I'm starting to question if what I'm doing is worth it. You know, and what is that? So that's a weird zoom. Why can't I see my hand? I don't like the zoom out. Anyways, yeah, and I started questioning if anything was was worth it. If working towards making YouTube videos was worth it. If trying to improve my animation was worth it. Um, the truth is that no matter what happens in the world, hey, the world's gonna keep turning. And what did I just pick? Take capture card? Oh, hold on. What the? Huh? Alright, I'm getting way too distracted. Anyways. Yeah, I got a little depressed for a while. And I lost the motivation for animating or making YouTube videos. Um, I mean, in my announcement video, I said that I have 122 gigabytes of footage, and that is, or sorry, 112, which is true. That's because I would just be playing Vintage Story for 10 hours straight recording it, and now it's just sitting on my hard drive with just waiting for me to do something with it. But I'm so terrified of starting that series and starting editing that series because I know it's going to be a lot of work. But in the grand scheme of things, I shouldn't have that be stopping me, you know? Alright, I really gotta find a place to settle down because it's becoming nighttime. I also don't have a bed. It's awkward. Kinda like that mountain. And then, just before I started recording this, though, I started doubting going to college for animation, which is silly because, yeah, I'm not going to be the best artist that I see on Instagram because all these guys have 7, or, at least 2 years of experience on me. Some of them I know are probably twice my age, and I've been drawing for just as long. But, you know, like my mom always tells me, comparison is the thief of joy. Um, Granted, she said that to me about fitness, but I think it still applies here. And I hope that's something you guys can take away from this, is that the only person you should ever compare yourself to is your past. And even then, that doesn't mean if all of a sudden you're a little worse at something than you were in the past that you should compare yourself then, because there is a difference between, you know, working at a craft for 24/7 for a month and then taking a break and then coming back to it. I forgot what his channel was, but he's a fitness YouTuber, and his catchphrase is "Stay flexed" because he's all about flexibility. But something that he said, I'm paraphrasing here. It's been months since I actually watched any of his videos. But it's always easier to get back to the point that you were at than it is to progress. So even if you do, fall back in your fitness and your art skills, it's easier to get back to the point that you were at than it is to progress, which to me is comforting because, even if I take a step back from something, I'm just gonna walk away. I don't know why I'm hearing pig step. I gotta find some shelter. But yeah, even if I do decide to take a step back, I've gotta play this game for a second. Even if I take a step back from working out or anything, it's nice to know that it's not a death sentence. Granted, I think the thing I probably should take a step back from the most is YouTube, but I'm kind of not at a point where I can. Or rather, I am at a point where I could just step back, and I don't think anyone would bat an eye. Because I don't think very many people are going to see this video. But, okay. Okay, got myself back. Oh, I thought I broke my game because I hit the shader debug by accident. I was trying to remember controls and I held F3 and pressed S. That was a mistake. Okay, and Pig Step is playing again. Yeah, so let me sprint into the even larger woods. I only have 2 wool. I forgot what I was talking about. Right, I think I was talking about, like, comparisons that Thief of Joy and... Oh, take a step back from YouTube. But the truth is, I don't want to do that. I enjoy creating videos, but things has just been kind of tough for me recently. There's a song by Beartooth, right? I think that's the band name. Yeah, called In Between. And I haven't listened to that song in a while, but I have thought about it a lot because it's kind of where I'm at in my life, is in between. I graduate in just a handful of months now. I think like 2.5, if that, which kind of crazy to think about. I'll be honest. What is this place? Looks like a bunch of free create stuff to me. Free wrench? Okay. Oh my god, I'm getting touched. good. We're good. Yeah, I graduate in a few months, and I'm excited. I'm ready to go to university. It's gonna be pretty hype. Gonna be going to the same one my sister's going to. It's free stuff. But at the same time, I'm just kind of stuck here waiting. And what I'm most excited is, to learn more about my interests, which, animation. But at the same time, I'm terrified. Oh, I forgot I don't have like a backpack. Actually, shrink's more useful. Thank God. Okay. Alright, get out of here. Right there. That's gonna be right outside of my house. What was I saying? I have an awful memory, if you haven't noticed, when it comes to remembering what I was saying or doing. But, oh my God, I'm about to die again. Don't do it. Juke him out. Juke him out. Oh my God, so much easier to juke out than a bow torn. I must burrow into this mountain. Wait, I think there's already a cave here. There's already a cave here. That's okay. Not really. I'm terrified. Nope. Oh, I'm a mess right now. I just have to make a quick little bed. So that way the bogies can't get to me. Okay. Yeah, I'm just a little nervous guy, but I'm also stuck here just waiting, Time is of the essence, and yet I'm stuck just having to burn it. And I don't know, there's a lot that I want to be doing with my time, but I end up just sitting in my chair, looking at my computer, or sitting in my bed, and just playing Block Blast. I'm gonna be honest, Block Blast has had me in a chokehold for a little while now. Thank goodness I can make the market. I'm a little worried there for a second. Alright. I gotta get iron. Yeah, honestly, the reason why I'm making this video is because I just want to keep things moving, I'm just gonna burn this pickaxe. And then I'm gonna make an iron pick so I can find more iron. And make grand old time. Oh. Wow, okay. Anyways. Oh no, now it's gone. Anyways. Pickaxe acquired. Gonna get iron so I can make stuff. And it's alloy. I want to get a little factory going here. Oh. Yeah, I just want to be making stuff right now. I've started some 3D modeling projects and painting minis and painting models here and there. I started recording a video of painting some minis, and the footage is sitting on my phone because I didn't feel like importing it over to my computer. So it's just kind of sitting there rotting away. But whatever. If that's something you guys would want to see, that little video that I made, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, I'm kind of stuck here, and I want to make videos and stream and all this, but like, it's weird to not have motivation to do one of my favorite things in the world, which is playing video games and doing art. Like, and I know, like, drawing and playing games are much different than recording, doing those things. But at the same time, not that different for me, you know? I just talk a little bit more. Something I actually have to remind myself a lot to do in videos is to talk. I'll just go silent, and then, like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, God, I gotta remember to cut this out, because this is brutal. I know, really, I should be talking, because then I can have more stuff to put into videos, but yeah, it's the whole thing. Oh, dude, I ran straight over this iron. Oh, it's because it was one piece. My conscience was telling me not to mind that. Anyways, forgot that I can use zinc ore, so I'm gonna mine up this. Oh, I actually have to find andesite too. Yeah, I got the, I have this idea. And I want you guys to let me know if it's a good idea. But my friend is, I'm a legal adult, technically. I'm 18 years old. I feel like a kid sometimes because I had chicken nuggies for lunch today, dude. Like, and I'm playing Minecraft. You think I'm an adult? I don't. But the government does. My best friend, however, is a few months younger than me, so he's still only 17. And his mommy says that he can't sleep over. Which is weird because he has in the past. But I don't know. It's a whole thing. But hey, it is what it is. When he turns 18, though, we can have sleepovers again. And I want to do a 24-hour vintage story stream because I got him into vintage story, which I'm pretty hyped about. But it's gonna be sick. I also don't know if it's gonna be a good idea or worth the time. I mean, it's just me playing vintage story with my best friend while he spends the night, so I don't see how it could be a problem. I also have another idea to do a Fallout New Vegas stream with my mother-in-law, where we play Fallout New Vegas on a couch wearing NCR helmets. Because we 3D printed NCR helmet. Bam, NCR helmet. But it doesn't fit my head. Like, it would fit my head if it was around my head already. But there's, like, how the neck part comes in doesn't fit my head. It's a whole thing. But if we make new ones that are just a little bigger, then I can get cooking, right? I forgot, there's a quest book. Is that a minigun? It's a flamethrower. I have these things. Wow, I got a hand crank. That's wonderful. Anyways, before I so rudely distracted myself. Yeah, I want to do a Fallout New Vegas stream with him, but I'd want to do it at his place, because he has a cool couch. I think it'd be a cool angle. But then the problem is actually streaming calling to Vegas because I have it on my computer. I'm not trying to unplug everything and drag my computer over to his house. And I'd also want to get a better camera. But other than that, I think it's a foolproof idea. Um, yeah. I don't know. I have a lot of video ideas. I have ideas, and then I just never follow through with them, which is kind of my biggest detriment as a person. Um, what are you gonna do? You know? I know what I want to do. I'm gonna make another pickaxe. I'm gonna start a little mining staircase. Let me... Is this Journey's map? I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. Base. I'll back over. There we go. Yep, okay, it is Journeys. What is that over there? Let me check that out, actually. It's in mining. Yeah, I just never follow through with ideas, which I'm kind of... Oh, see those god rays that are up there? What is this game, man? I've actually had conversations with my brother, who also makes content. He's that dad friend on basically everything. Um, I've had conversations with him where he also gets these ideas that he wants to do, but just I mean, sometimes it's not even like a problem with follow through. It's just like he gets disappointed with the outcome, and because it's just not how he envisioned it. But to be fair, we are both very, very amateur at what we're doing. I will say he does have some pretty cool videos on Predecessor, which is a MOBA. It's a MOBA. That's what they're called. If you guys are into that kind of thing, then I would highly, highly recommend checking his videos out. I'm so scattered. There's so much happening around me. Focusing on way too much right now. This is a very odd structure. I'm stealing all the casings, though. Oh, that's a free water wheel. That was not a free water wheel. Where's my water wheel? I've been robbed. Got a flywheel. I got that water wheel. Why didn't I get the other water wheel? I'm very upset about this now. Okay. What's that over there? Lava pool. Oh god, I have to sneeze. And it's not gonna happen. Or is it? Oh my god, this is painful. Ugh. That hurt so much. That was probably the worst buildup of a sneeze I've ever had. Jesus. Okay. Anyways, saw this village over here. Want to check it out? This puts anything I've ever built to shame. My God. Okay, I'm just getting assaulted now. Nope. No, this is cool. This is cool. I'm gonna sleep. I think there's nothing more upsetting though than thinking that you have a cool video idea and then it just doesn't do well, you know? Or sometimes like it's not even like a bad video, but I'm just bad at making YouTube videos, like making the thumbnails and stuff. Like there's one I actually want to go back to and make it a bit more aesthetically pleasing, because I have to say, I am awful at color theory. I have a thumbnail. You can go on my YouTube channel, and I might not have changed it yet. It's my 1 month sketchbook tours, or sketchbooks tour, and it is just so abrasive on the eyes. That's the only way I can describe it, because I decided to make the background magenta and like the text this blue. It's terrible. It's actually terrible. I'm gonna look up some. I don't even know what I'm gonna look up. I'm just gonna find better ways to make thumbnails through just a little bit of research. I don't really like the crossbow. I'm gonna put that back, actually. Cool. I don't remember that villager being in Minecraft. Wow. First diamond. First diamond of the world, guys. Comes from a freaking village. Alright. Whatever. It's fine. Got some more food. Awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research. I'm gonna try my best to make an okay thumbnail for this video, because if you go on my channel, I think, like, I have a loud keyboard, I don't have a great microphone, sometimes my footage is a little goofy, script writing isn't great. Not that, this video isn't scripted at all. I'm literally just, this is as yap session as a yap session can get. I'm just playing Minecraft and talking to you guys. But despite all of that, I think my weakest point as a content creator is my thumbnails. They are so abysmal. I might actually, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to. Is it better archaeology? Huh. I mean, it's pretty neat. Archaeology is kind of a weak point. Huh. Cool. Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Oh. I didn't realize this mod was in here. Iron spells and spellbooks is probably my favorite magic mod. It's not like I mean, it's pretty strong, but it's not like the strongest. Oh, I just realized I'm also carrying around Ars de Wall this entire time. I didn't realize that there's actually a bunch of magic in this mod pack. But, anyways, getting distracted, as I do. Yeah, I don't think I understand the I don't quite get thumbnails, apparently. But, hey, what are you gonna do? I think I'm gonna get back to the base. I know I didn't fully search that village. Can't afford. Is that iron right there? Ho 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 ho. Enchanté. Then we can get back to the base and end it there. I know I didn't really do much Minecraft-wise, but felt good to get some stuff off my chest. I've been meaning to for a while. And if you've stuck around this long, go check out some of my other videos. Because I yap while playing a lot of different games. Not a lot of different games. They're all very similar. It's all either Minecraft or Vintage Story, I'm gonna be honest. But if you have other games that you'd like to see me play, just let me know. I would love to give them a shot. I think I might revisit Valheim soon, because I always thought that was a cool game. I cannot scale this mountain for the life of me. Also, my inventory's full. I'm gonna get up this mountain. I'm gonna do it. Gonna get up this mountain and I'm gonna get this iron. It's the last thing I do. Hell yeah. Yeah. If there's other games you think I would like or you want to just see me play, let me know in the comments. I would love to just get really any feedback at this point. There's a lovely person that went through and watched quite a lot of my videos and commented, and I don't think they're a bot because they actually were saying words to me, and like saying things that sounded human. So I'm gonna really hope they weren't a bot, or else we're all doomed. Because yeah, it's pretty good. But I would love to see more comments like that, where they're just constructive criticism. Even if it can be unconstructive criticism. If you just want to criticize me, have at it, because that's engagement, baby. Alright, that's about it. See you. I don't know why I should see it. I haven't even made it back to the base. I want to inventory dump. That was a terrible spot to end. But maybe that's my problem. I get so bored so quickly. Just like I'm not even bored. I'm having a good time. I'm just like, yeah, I'll send it here. No worries. That's fine. That's a normal thing to do.